my light isn't. I'm perturbed. Perturbed because my light isn't live. Okay, let's do this again. There we go. I feel like I need a fill. Yeah, let's wait a light. Let's see. I gotta take care of that. That'll bother me. Move on. Oh, man. I mean, but that was working so well for so long. Well, ho! If you don't know already, my name is Kevin G Nicholson. I'm the host of this YouTube channel, desperately looking from my mouse so I can scroll back up and see who's here. We have RF and Sodoff. Hey, dude, good man. Said hi, said hi, said hi. Oh! Oh, I'm a strange individual indeed, and I happen to be broadcasting from Connecticut, which is a state in the United States in the upper northeast corner. It's 9:16 p.m. here in my time zone, the Eastern Standard Time. I figured I'd come in and see how everyone was this evening. I've never tried singing Iranian music. However, I am not necessarily fluent, but I am familiar with a couple of different things. I am from Danielson, Connecticut, which is a state in the United States in the upper northeast corner of the United States, in what is known as New England. And it's dark out here. It just got done raining a good chunk of the time. And I was in another room watching another live stream, or trying to watch another live stream, but I guess he didn't get to it, so I ended up taking a nap. Which I guess was fine. Guess I needed it. So I came back in here to figure, say hello, see if I could meet some new people, possibly see my crew, because I have a crew that does follow me in here. But this is kind of unexpected. This was sudden, very spur of the moment. I'm like, what the heck? I got some time. Let's do some, let's play a little music. Let's see who's out there. How about something everyone knows? Do 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 do. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to limit note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Do 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 do. Don't worry. Do 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 do. Be happy. Do do do. The landlord say the rent is late. You may have to litigate. Don't worry. Be happy. Do 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 do. Don't worry. Do 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 do. Be happy. Do do do. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile, but don't worry. Be happy. When you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry. Be happy. Thank you for the compliment. So long. Enjoy your night, RF. Or is that RF? RF, RF. If you say it like that, it's like radio frequency. Not quite sure if that's what it means. Well, it was nice to have you in here. That's a lot different than the typical fare that we've had. And that's okay. You go on your merry way. Fare thee well, fare thee well. I gotta find a light at some point. My ring light decided to give out, so I have no fill. And I mean, you can get by without great lighting. But, excuse me. And you can get by with burping a little bit in your own mouth. Be courteous, kind, and forgiving. Be gentle and peaceful each day. Be warm and human and grateful. And have a good thing to say. Be thoughtful and trustful and childlike. Be witty and happy and wise. Be honest and love all your neighbors. Be obsequious, purple and clairvoyant. Pompous, obese, and eat cactus. Be dull and boring and underpresent. Criticize things you don't know about. Be oblong and have your knees removed. Be tasteless, rude, and offensive. Oh, wait, I did that. No, be tasteless, rude, and offensive. Live in a swamp, be three-dimensional. Put a live chicken in your underwear. Get all excited and go to a yawning festival. So there it is. Couple of songs, couple of quickity dickities. Can I say quickity dickity without violating community standards? I hope so. What else we got here? Goofy Rat said hi, said hi, said hi. What's the W sound? What's the W sound? Or is that just wrong? Where was I going before? It was either Dead Puppies or it was what? No, not that one. Wasn't Good Lovin'. What else you got on your repertoire? Oh, yes, it was. Halfway down the stairs is the stair where I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it. It's not at the bottom. It's not at the top. But this is the stair where I always stop. Halfway up the stairs isn't up and isn't down. It isn't on the upper floor. It isn't on the ground. But sometimes I think alone in my head that this isn't a place. It's another thing instead. Or perhaps you would like the rich welcome. What? Goofy Rat. I have a 15-second delay, remember? Welcome every... No. I'm so confused right now. It's because I'm not high anymore, that's why. Bro, I came back and still no more comments. I'm not sure what you mean. You mean that it doesn't appear that there's many people in the room, so why the hell am I in here? I mean, yes, there's no one in. But that doesn't necessarily mean, just because you're not being observed, doesn't mean that the deed is worthless in and of itself. And so I like to keep that in mind when I come in here from my little 20-minute sessions. It's been a strange day. I was in Steve Cutler live stream earlier, and it was scheduled for 7:20. So I was in there ahead of time, parked myself in the room, laid on back, and nothing. 10 minutes, nothing. 20 minutes, nothing. So I closed my eyes. 40 minutes later, eyes open, still in the same room. Nothing. Never started the stream. So essentially, I caught myself a nice little nap, which is fine. Sometimes people just want to hang out, listen to me play, listen to me talk. When do I live stream? I live streamed, I think, 4 times already today. And generally, it's kind of depending on who's around me and what's going on. I generally have a big Sparky, a big stream at this time, or like between now and 10:30. That's with the legendary Sparky, and he does a lot of the heavy lifting musically because he's a better musician. So, but he's at his daughter's tonight, and I won't see him again till tomorrow. So it's there's that answer fluctuates, but generally I stream about 3 or 4 times a day, and then I have one big stream with Sparky, and everyone comes in at the same time, assuming that stuff doesn't happen. Like, it's tough to get a lot of people in one spot, even on the internet at once. Like, the most likely person that you'll see from this live stream, you'll see Benito floating around, and you'll see Taurus Bestie floating around. And Taurus Bestie goes to mine. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Better is relative. He's had more success musically, I think, but we'll table that. And then we've got like a bunch of kids that run around too, that keep popping in and out. And then we got a couple of old timers, and they tend to hang out if they're available. But again, I mean, most people work real jobs, and they can't stop in for more than a few moments at a time. That helps stretch the fingers. I never really join in the bigger live stream. Well, that's your prerogative. There aren't any rules like the participation. You don't have to. You don't have to come in at all if you don't want. It's nice to see you when you do, because I get to say goofy rat. And anytime I get to say the word goofy and it's not just arbitrary, that's a good day. I mean, if it depends on why you come in. I don't know why people come in. I think some people come in because I'm pretty goofy and silly. I think one of the girls comes in because I think she thinks I'm kind of cute. And then I know there are two or three Sparky fans who really think he's awesome. So everyone kind of comes. Some people just come in to see the other people in the room. And Steve Cutler is just trying to keep in the network. So I mean, it's like everyone takes something different from the stream, but it has turned into kind of a community, and I think that's the part that you're seeing from the from the outskirts. And it surprises me, but I'm pretty grateful for it because some of these people are really nice. They come back and they buy T-shirts from the store down below, and it's we got a couple of G-Force members, we got a couple of Peripheral members, so it's been a good experiment in growing the crew and seeing people come on board. And I was able to, as a result, I was able to play WoW again, which I never thought I would ever do. But one of the guys in chat, Maddie, he bought me some screen time, not screen time, some game time, and so we've been able to go in on the horizontal stream and go through a couple of times and start raising characters and going through quests and stuff like that. And that's been neat. I never would have done that again on my own. I was kind of done with WoW. But if you're with someone awesome, then it makes it a lot more fun. And especially if they kind of have an idea of what they're doing, because then they go, okay, let's go this way. Da, da, da. We were going so long today that the battery in my camera died midway through because I have like a normal web camera that's a Walmart special and it's very cheap and the resolution is terrible. And then there's another one, the camera that I bring around and record events with, and that's a little bit more powerful. It just seems sharp, and so I set that up for the live stream instead of the other thing. And that's how that runs. Are you coming to the tree? They say they hung a man there. They say he murdered 3. Strange things are happening, and the stranger things will be if you meet me beneath the hanging tree. The reason I found you is I was gifting money to people that were live, and then I found you. But why do you keep coming back? I don't think it's because I'm all that and a bag of chips. I'm like a chip and a couple pieces of salt. Maybe, I mean, I'm not sure what your sense of humor is like either, but because you don't interact much in the group. But I would be curious to know why you keep coming back. Because I'm just kind of doing my own thing, and I hope people like me, but I don't expressly try for that. I'm just kind of like doing what I do. I wonder. You're cool, and less people, so I can say stuff to you. Say whatever you'd like. You can ask me questions. You can. I'm not easily offended at all. I mean, Shauna Bestie comes in here and tries to roast me every time. So and that doesn't faze me even the slightest. I am pretty laid back in general, which generally doesn't make for a good entertainer, but you know, hey. Um, let me. And I found you when I'm in doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts. So you're a game player. That isn't that's one on one. That's a shooter face on. Doom scrolling, or doom scrolling could be looking for certain topics doom related. So I might have just been way off base there too. See, true wisdom is knowing that I'm an idiot. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, what's the? Although I'm kind of surprised because, but it's such the internet's such a bizarre place because sometimes I'll turn on a stream and there'll be 20 people in here waiting for me, and I'll be like, "Hey, yeah, guys, what the heck?" It's almost like I'm ambushed, and then other times I'll be in here for like 3 hours, and it'll be like you'll hear a cricket in the corner. So it's really so bizarre. Tequila. Let me entertain you. I'm as crazy as a loon. I haven't been quite right since I fell from that balloon. Hot air balloon accident, true story, fell right out. Let me entertain you. You can tell I'm just a man. My brain is barely working. I can hardly shake your hand. Because it bends like that. And I'm like, hello. Let me entertain you with my tales of masturbating. Ew. I got stalactites on my bedroom ceiling. A million sperm are quaking. Ew. Let me entertain you with the last line of my song. Oh, my nuts are really aching. Oh, I think that something's wrong. Oh, I think that something's wrong. Oh, it hurts. I think that something's wrong. I feel like people never get real fan unless they do live streams. Real fans, as in uh, subscribers, followers, or do you mean, or if they have over 100K of subs? We have, when was it? We have Primo Brickhouse. His channel's in the like 30,000s. He's pretty big, and that surprised me. But he's not monetized. I suspect the reason he's not monetized is because I looked at some of his stuff, and I see why it would go so well because of the content. But it seems to me that's like on the edgy monetization line because it's using a lot of other people's stuff to kind of to source. But yeah, that would be. I mean, if I ever get lucky, then I might be able to hit 10,000. My short-term goal is to hit 4,000 subs because that'll be more people than live in this town. So then I'll be like, I kind of made it. I have more subscribers than people that live in my town. That's my only thing. Trick. Hello, Trick. And 200 subs is pretty good. Taurus Bestie's just been trying to get 50, and I think she's at 13. That first 100 is tough. I saw you change your username, but I still know it's you, Trick. Q and all. Now it's like Trick. Let me have a sip of soda here. It suddenly got hot in here again. It's been very muggy up here in the northeast of the United States. It was hot today, but the humidity was like 105%. It was raining and the sun was out at the same time. Surprisingly, no rainbows. Is it track? And it took you this long to... It was Trick, wasn't it, for a little bit? Okay, it's track. So it's not just me going bonkers because I'm... All right, track now. Is that kind of like, are you changing your identity? Are you transferring your identity from a trick to a track? Do you? I should probably even take a look. I can do this. I'll look at your channels. Why not? I can do that. Go to channel. Okay, Track's got 48 subscribers. Says Trick. I'm not crazy. And then you got a post of a decent graphic. What if you're changing your name? Here. One more away. You're one more away. That was a gratuity. All right, let's take a look at Goofy Rat here. Let's see. Go to channel. And then you have 205 subscribers. Bing! Now you have 206. Looks like gaming. Cool. 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 Shorts. Any shorts? Yeah, lots of shorts. Good, good, good. That's good that you're doing the shorts. That's subs right there. Empty calories, but still. And then a post. Sub to me. Well, I did. Now I want to take it back because you commanded me. I don't take commands. You don't command me. But I subbed to both of you, so. They are a bonus sub. And now go in and pay it forward. Sub to Steve Cutler Live and Taurus Bestie. You know who they is. So go give them a sub too. And tell them it came from this channel. We're all trying to grow together. Trying to make the world a better place. With a little bit of silliness and big hearts. Or even better. Wait, let me put Tauruses in the let me put both of them. I'm gonna give you a couple of URLs here. Okay, so let's go to whoever comes up first. So I'm giving you guys homework in exchange for the sub. Where is it? Okay, here's the first one. Copy, and then I go into the chat, and here we go. Go give her a sub, and then let me find Steve Cutler. I mean, I got lots of people on this list, but Taurus needs one. She needs, like, help first because she's got the lowest sub count. Copy. And then here's... Yes, Goofy Rat. I'm listening. Okay, that's the legendary Sparky. And he's looking to get get to 100, so he could use a sub. And then let me find Steve Cutler. There it is. Oh, it looks like it sounds like Sparky might be back anyway. I hear something. Okay. And then I'm gonna post that. That's that one right there. He's so close to monetization, but he needs a few hundred more. So all of the if you subscribe to those three, it would let them know that it came from here and that you're part of the crew, and let's strengthen this place up. Track and Goofy Rat, because that would be very helpful to everybody. I'm not even asking for myself. I'll sacrifice your sub to me if it requires that. But I believe in helping people out. And then you can come back in next time the room is a little more full, and you can go, hey, I did this over here. Anyone want to help me out? And they'll do it. It is really, quid pro quo in a sense where, if you hang out and everyone likes you, they'll go, oh, sure, I'll give you a hand. And so I've been doing more and more of that. I'm going, hey, visit this channel, visit that channel. We looked at a couple channels last night in long form, and we kind of went through them, and we kind of looked at this video and that. And so that's how that ran. I hear a ruckus. I think it's a Sparky ruckus, but I'm uncertain if it's a Sparky ruckus. It sounds like a Sparky ruckus, so I guess he's home today, which would make sense because I think he's going to work tomorrow. But I'm uncertain. I don't know everything. True wisdom is knowing that I know Jack and Pooh. Jack Pooh. I don't know if this is an actual person, but there should be. And I'm pretty sure I know Jack and Pooh. Or the same guy. So yeah. It got very hot in here all of a sudden. It's because I get all excited. Burning off a lot of that extra energy. So all right. Here's I'm gonna go see what the hubbub is about. I will probably do one more stream after this. So come back if you want. Dee 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 dee.